Welcome once again to Dina James Vlogs. Hi, it's me, Dina. Ooh, I haven't seen you in about 6 months. Yes, I know that. And for that, I'm sorry. There are a couple things that I want to show you that are different about this new vloggy setup. I have adjusted the camera, I hope, so I don't look completely like a ghost, which was actually kind of cool last time. And I'm not, as you will notice, holding a microphone. Someone, a friend of mine, has clued me into the fact that my computer, my laptop, has a built-in microphone right up there next to the camera. So I can just talk to it like I'm talking to it. And yeah, it's got a microphone. So hopefully the sound will be all right on this vlog. And like I said, it's been about 6 months since I've done this, and not because I haven't had anything happen to me in the last 6 months. It's just stuff that I haven't wanted to share online has happened to me. I mean, I have shared stuff in this day of an age of social networking, of Facebook and Twitter and MySpace and blogs and journals and all that. Websites. You can share just about anything with anybody for any reason, and I'm not a real joiner sharer type. I mean, I share things, personal revelations and stuff, but this is supposed to be for professional type stuff. I mean, I'm supposed to share my observations and my trials and tribulations in publishing and writing, and hopefully offer you some sort of insight, like the paper plate word count was pretty cool, you gotta admit. But generally, I don't really talk about stuff that happens to me, and believe me, stuff happens to me, because, writers have lives just like everyone else. And stuff does happen to me, like my car was vandalized on New Year's, and I did put that on Facebook along with some pictures, and I was really angry, and I've shared things like my cat's lab results. Jinx, my little cat with chronic renal failure, she's doing really good, by the way. She just got her test, and she's holding it steady, so she's good right now. I share things like the fact that I have 4 cats and a dog, and that kind of thing, but I don't really share average stuff that goes on in my life. And like I said, it's not that I don't have anything to share, it's just that it's not stuff that I should share. I mean, talk about TMI. And for those who don't know what TMI is, it stands for too much information. And in this, age of information, there's a lot of it out there. But I do like to share things on this. Got a little note here, yay, two notes worth of vlog stuff, to remind me of the things that I do want to share with you. And one of them is Twitter. We were talking on Twitter, me and some other writers, about revision and editing and things like that. And so what we came up with, well, what Audrey T came up with, I will give her credit for this. She inspired me to think about spam. This is a can of spam. We were talking about spam, the food product, not spam, the email. This, if you haven't tried spam, you should. Look, now I look like a 50s commercial. Spam in the can. People eat it. It's edible. There's a long history behind it. But we were talking about, and I came up with the perspective that your revision, your writing, the editing process is a lot like spam in the can. Some people like it. They like it to eat it hot. They like to eat it cold. Hawaii is the U.S.'s biggest spam consuming state. They make salmon, or they make spam on sushi. I like salmon sushi, but they make spam sushi. So, sometimes when you're writing, you write this thing, and it's like a 5-course gourmet dinner, and it's your baby. It's soup to nuts. I mean, you've done it. You've gotten the appetizer and the dessert, and everything is perfect, and it's great, and it's laid out, and it's wonderful, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best dinner ever. But you're cooking. You go and you serve this dinner to your agent, to your editor, to your beta reader, to whoever's reading your stuff, and you say, you're great. Everything is perfect. The napkins are laid out, all the silverware's in place, and it's perfect. It's the candles are lit, everything's ready, and you give it and you serve your dinner and they hate it. Or better yet, you're making this dinner for a bunch of, say, kids you're babysitting for, and they would rather have beanie weenies or mac and cheese or a Spam sandwich on mayo with a Twinkie for dessert. They don't want your foie gras. They don't want your creme fraiche. They don't want your salmon mousse. They don't want your creme brulee. They want Spam on a sandwich on white Wonder Bread with mayonnaise, with real mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. Maybe some Miracle Whip. Like I said, with mac and cheese, the Kraft mac and cheese in the blue box. So see, that's what I'm talking about. I know it doesn't make sense, but think about it. It's all about perspective. What you see as the dinner that you want to eat, the fantastic dinner with the little hors d'oeuvres cut into shapes of acorns or however you want to serve it. It's perfect presentation, perfect dinner, perfect taste, perfect food, perfect consistency, perfect ingredients. And they want a Spam sandwich. You don't like Spam, but maybe they do. If that's what they want, that's the whole, the customer's always right thing. If that's what they want, then that's what you give them, or you try. So you know what? You might be a 5-star chef, but if the person that you are feeding, the person that's paying you, so to speak, to feed them, wants a Spam sandwich with mayo on white bread and Kraft mac and cheese, it's your job to make the best Spam sandwich and the best mac and cheese, Kraft from the box with the powdered cheese, that you can do. And if that's what they want, that's what you give them. It might not be what you agree with or what you would eat, but that's what you give them. And yeah, your 5-course dinner is possibly going to go to waste, but you made it, and you can make it. It's just not what they ordered. All right, so that's the metaphor with the Spam. Some people will like it. Some people won't. Not everybody likes Spam. But it's been around for years and years. They still make it. There are recipes and competitions. So it might not be to your taste, but it still sells. Make the Spam, people. Make the Spam. Or you could just, make some Rice Krispie treats. Watch Office Space and forget about the whole thing. At least until, it's time to go back to your revision layer and make another Spam sandwich. Anyway, I think that's about all I have for you today. I know, like I said, this is late, because life has been going on. Like I said, I have a life, and it does have drama. Believe me, with my family, it does have drama. I just don't share that because I don't. Because that would be TMI. And we don't really do TMI. Well, at least I don't. I know a lot of people do. But that's really all I have for you today in this edition. Vlog 9 of Dina James Vlogs. And I do believe there's kind of like a, I don't know, anniversary or blogiversary or vlogiversary. Some kind of, yay, I've been doing this for over 2 years thing. But I'll have to look because I'm not really sure. And that's it. Okay, thanks, bye. Have a nice day. Make a Spam sandwich. Call it good.